All right, guys. So this unit in math, we've been talking about what? Time. Excellent. So today we're going to be sorting, comparing, and ordering time. Learning targets for today, that means what you're going to be able to do once we're done with this lesson. You're going to be able to tell and write time in hours and half hours using a clock. And you're going to be able to collect data and record data. So you guys, we have a video. You guys should be familiar with it. We watched it a few times before. Telling time to the hour and half hour to start the lesson. Then afterward, we're going to do an activity with clocks.
Our teacher said it's Monday morning, let's go play. It was only 8 a.m. and we all screamed hooray. But when it began to rain, that was really recess bliss. And a half an hour passed so fast the clock told us this. It wasn't 8 o'clock, it was 8:30. Big hand on the 6, we were really very dirty.
Big hand on the 6, and we knew that it meant 30.
Between the 8 and 9, we saw the little hand go. Recess was over and we screamed, oh no!
Oh no!
Well, our awesome teacher yelled, I'm as proud as a birdie that you learned the longer hand on the 6 makes a 30. We washed our muddy hands in our shiny classroom sink. That made our teacher happy and she gave us all a wink. Let's have another recess that starts at 9 o'clock. Another half hour, we were really all in shock. Another recess?
Sweet!
It wasn't 9 o'clock, it was 9:30. Big hand on the 6, we were really very dirty.
Big hand on the 6, and we knew that it meant 30.
Between the 9 and 10, we saw the little hand go. Recess was over and we screamed, oh no!
Oh no!
Well, our awesome teacher yelled, I'm as proud as a birdie that you learned the longer hand on the 6 makes a 30. We washed our muddy hands in our shiny classroom sink. That made our teacher happy and she gave us all a wink. Let's have another recess that starts at 12 o'clock. Another half hour, we were really all in shock. Another recess?
Sweet!
It wasn't 12 o'clock, it was 12:30. Big hand on the 6, we were really very dirty.
Big hand on the 6, and we knew that it meant 30.
Between the 12 and 1, we saw the little hand go. Recess was over and we screamed,
Oh no! Oh no!
well, our awesome teacher yelled, I'm as proud as a birdie that you learned the longer hand on the 6 makes a 30. We washed our muddy hands in our shiny classroom sink. That made our teacher happy and she gave us all a wink. Let's have another recess that starts at 1 o'clock. Another half hour, we were really all in shock. Another
Recess? Sweet!
It wasn't 1 o'clock, it was 1:30. Big hand on the 6, we were really very dirty.
Big hand on the 6, and we knew that it meant 30.
Between the 1 and 2, we saw the little hand go. Recess was over and we screamed,
Oh no! Oh no!
well, our awesome teacher yelled, I'm as proud as a birdie that you learned the longer hand on the 6 makes a 30. We washed our muddy hands in our shiny classroom sink. That made our teacher happy and she gave us all a wink. Let's have another recess that starts at 2 o'clock. Another half hour, we were really all in shock. Another
Recess? Sweet!
It wasn't 2 o'clock, it was 2:30. Big hand on the 6, we were really very dirty.
Big hand on the 6, and we knew that it meant 30.
Between the 2 and 3, we saw the little hand go. Recess was over and we screamed,
Oh no! Oh no!
well, our awesome teacher yelled, I'm as proud as a birdie that you learned the longer hand on the 6 makes a 30. We washed our muddy hands in our shiny classroom sink. That made our teacher happy and she gave us all a wink. You really, really know how to tell the passing time. You know your half hours and your hours just fine. I give you much more recess, but there's something I must say. We're truly out of all the hours in this school day.
All right.
Where is it go?
You guys, it's not
Can you look at me? Can you hand?
All right, thank you for sitting quietly on your shape facing forward, hands in your lap. All right, you guys, as the video said, when the big hand is on the 6, that means it's what? 30. Excellent. We talked about when the big hand is on the 12, it's big hand, o'clock. Excellent. Don't get confused with the little hand. Big hand is going to tell those minutes. Let me pull up an interactive clock so everyone can see. Thank you guys for facing forward. Let's go to the next slide. Taylor, thank you. Samuel, thank you. All right, let's pull that up so we can look at it. Of course, it's not working now. Oh, here it is. All right. Let's take both of those off. All right, so looking at this clock, we see that red small hand. What hand is that? Who can raise their hand and tell me? Julian? Excellent, that's the hour hand. That's what we're going to look at first when we look at the clock. That small hand is going to tell us every time it is looking at the hour. So we have 1 o'clock, it's here, it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But the minute hand is going to tell us the minute. So if it's here, it's 12 o'clock, right? Yeah. And if it's on the 6th, it's 30. Excellent. So the hour hand, the short hand is going to tell us the hour. The long hand is going to tell us the minute. So I'm going to pass out these interactive clocks for us. I want everyone to put their clock in their lap, okay? Can we do that? Yeah. Maybe we can earn a letter back if everyone does that. And everyone is sitting on their number. Got it? Let me see. Now we're waiting on you to get on your number. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. All right, keep it in your lap. Let's see if we can earn a number back. A letter back. Keep it in your lap. So we're all passed out. I'm going to put some digital times on the board. We know a digital clock is what you usually see on the electronic. You got it? Like on a tablet, a cell phone, a computer, a laptop. Some watches are digital. If it's an electronic and it shows the time, it's more than likely going to show a digital clock. These analog clocks, you may see them also on a watch or doctor's office, a building. They represent the same thing, show the same time. All right, so I'm going to put a time on the board. I want you guys to show me with your clock what time it is using an analog clock, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. First time is 4 o'clock. I don't need you to yell out. Just hold up your analog clock when you have 4 o'clock. Okay. I see some of you are confusing the short hand with the long hand. Okay, let's see what we got.
Miss Williams.
Got it.
Mine's broken. It's not a mistake.
Thank you, Nathan. You can raise your hand. All right, let me see. All right, excellent. That short hand should be, the hour hand should be on what number?
4.
And the minute hand should be where?
On 12.
Excellent, good job, y'all got it. Let's look at the next number. Okay. Some people are getting the minute hands confused. Not too. What time is it? What time does it say?
3:30.
3:30. So we should not be on the o'clock. We shouldn't be on the o'clock. We should be at the 30. And what's the 30?
6.
Okay, so 3:30.
3:30.
Bella, you got your hands mixed up. Let me see. It's not working. You have to push hard. See if I have more of it. Oh, yeah, I have a few more. Thank you for sitting quietly. All right, looks like we all got it. With 3:30, the hour hand should be where? All right, crisscross applesauce. A lot of people are getting confused. Madison. All right, you guys, we have to raise our hands, okay? 3:30, excellent. That short hand, hour hand should be on the 3. Long hand should be on the 6. That's 3 o'clock, then 30. 3:30. Let's do a few more. Big hand on 8. Small hand on 8. Big hand on 6. Excellent. Good job. This is a cell phone. Like I said, you'll see when you open your cell phone, you'll see 7 o'clock, or you'll see a digital clock up top. Excellent. Y'all got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Excellent. 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 We definitely got the o'clock. I feel like the 30 we get a little confused, but o'clock, y'all got it. 6:30. Sort of like 12 o'clock. Excellent. 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 And I say it's sort of like 12 o'clock. Why do y'all think I say that? Mason and Asen, please. Why do you think I say that? Who said I know? Why do you think I say that, Julia?
Because the minute hand and the hour hand are
Excellent. They're together. Just like at 12 o'clock, the minute and hour hand are together. 6:30, minute hand, hour hand are together. 6:30. What time is it?
2 o'clock.
It's a two. Let's cover our mouths. Excellent. Good job, Bella. You got this. Bella's the first one. Always. Yours is a little bit off the 12. We know those minute hands. So if it's off the 12, crisscross applesauce on your shape. We only have 2 letters left, and we're really close to losing them because everyone. Purple row, y'all are doing an amazing job. Amazing. Front row, Mason, Asen. Let's get it together, okay? All right, good job. Uh-oh. Last one. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all got this. Thought it was going to be a struggle with the time. Y'all got it. Good job. 1:30. 1:30. Excellent. All right, crisscross. Morgan is going to come around and collect the clock. Uh-oh. So we're about to lose 2 more letters because I said everyone should be crisscross applesauce. I have boys yelling out, people putting clocks in their hair. Come around. Morgan is coming around to take it. All right. So how do we use time in our everyday lives? Why do we need to know the time? Why is time important? Taylor?
If we don't know time, then that means that if we didn't have time, we wouldn't know what time to wake up, we wouldn't know what time to go to work, we wouldn't know what time it is for bed.
Excellent. We need time all day, every day. Once you come to school, you need to know what time it starts so everyone can get here on time because it's disturbing when some people come in at 8, 8:05, 8:10. So everyone needs to know what time the time starts in the morning. Crisscross applesauce. Bella, what's another reason we need to know the time?
That way we won't be late to work and get fired.
Excellent. Ania, how do you think we use it in our everyday lives?
You won't know what time the bus comes.
Excellent. There's a bus stop. The bus can't wait all day, so we have to know what time the bus stop, what time we need to get there.
What
Caleb,
do you do?
Nyla, we're not yelling out. We only have 2 more letters, okay?
You need time to tell what time it is, and you don't be late for school, or you don't be late for a bus or daycare.
Excellent. And Mason.
If you don't have time, you can't wake up, and you will be so late for school.
Excellent. Good job. All right. Thank you guys that are saying crisscross with your hands in your lap. All right. We're down to 1, you guys. Again, if I call on you, raise your hand. Or if you have an answer, raise your hand. If I don't call on you, just put your hands down and call on you later. I can't call on everyone at once, okay? We're down to 1 letter. All right, you guys. So for today's activities, you guys have mastered the time. We know how to tell time. Now we're going to collect some data. What time we wake up, what time we go to bed. On your desk, I've given you a time survey. Time survey. Up top, it says circle the time you wake up and the time you go to bed. Well, I'm sorry, backwards. The first one is the time you go to bed, and the next one is the time you wake up, okay? So we're going to take some data, we're going to get it, and we're going to put it on a graph, okay? Just to compare, contrast, see what time majority of us wakes up, which time has the most. That's what we're going to do. I need everyone to walk to their seats and find this small strip of paper. I'm going to pull it up here on the board so you guys can follow along also. copy? You got it? Alright, so let's look at this time survey. Power Rangers, you have to lose a point. Madison, we only have one letter left. Alright, you guys, so the one up top, let me change it so I can write. Please circle one time for each. What time is your bedtime? We have 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9. Those are the only times up there. So if you go to bed after 9 o'clock, I want you to circle 9 o'clock, okay? If you go to bed at 6:30, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, or 9 o'clock. And if you go to bed at 7, you can also circle 7 o'clock. Circle it. Thank you, Power. No, thank you, Starlight Girls. Y'all circled it? Got it? Alright. The next one. My child wakes up, or I wake up. Is it 5:30, 6, 6:30, or 7? Do you wake up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, or 7? Circle one of those times. Make sure you have your name on your paper also. Put your pencils down so I know that we are done. Good job. Good job, Fortnite. Good job, Roblox. Good job, Starlight. Aaliyah, take up papers from your table. Taylor, take up papers from your table. Julian, take up papers from your table. Alexia, take up papers from your table. The next sheet I want us to get out is, we're going to use those times that you guys provided, and we're going to graph this. I put a pink star up top so you know which side we're on. Thank you. Thank you. Again, we're on the side with the pink star up top. I put a pink star on your papers because both sides look alike, and I don't want you guys to get confused. So look at the paper with the pink star up top. Madison, Mason, we only have one letter left, sir. Thank you. And make sure your name is on this paper also. It's on the board. Mm-hmm. Alright, we got a wide range. Again, you guys, we're on the data collection sheet, and I put a pink star up top. It's time to wake up. That's which one we're looking at first, okay? And we're gonna go through all of these and see what time our classmates wake up. What time do y'all think is the most common time?
5.
Raise your hand.
5:30.
Bella, why do you think 6 o'clock? Alexa, why do you say 6 o'clock? Why do you think most people wake up at 6 o'clock? Caleb, we only have one letter left.
Because 6 o'clock, it takes 1 hour to get ready.
Yeah. And school doesn't start at 7, but we like you guys to get here around 7 so you can eat breakfast, get settled. So I would agree with Alexa. She says it takes about an hour to get up, get ready. Some people can get ready quicker, so they may wake up at 6:30, quickly get ready, get to school. But some people, if they have a lot of siblings, they may have to take turns in the restroom, eat breakfast, find clothes. So it may take us a little longer. So that's about right. What time do y'all think is the least? The least people wake up the least. Bella,
At 7.
why you say 7?
Because then they only have 1 hour to get to school.
Not even an hour. School starts at 7:30, so they have like 30 minutes to. You don't want to rush, so you try to wake up and give yourself enough time to get up, get ready. Yes, Marlexia.
I was talking about the time.
What do you have to say? Go ahead. Not telling me what time you wake up though, right?
Huh?
What do you have to? Go ahead.
It's 5 o'clock you wake up. I have to get ready fast because my mom is ready to go out the door. But first my brother needs to get on the bus. Then we need to drop my sister off.
Okay, so Marlexia has to get up a little bit earlier than everybody because her mom got a lot of stuff to do. And that, like I said, if you have more siblings, you probably have to get up earlier because your mom may have to take some people to school first and then come take you, take your brother to daycare. She may have to go get gas. So earlier you wake up, the more time you have. But let's look at this data and then we're going to go through it and put a chart. So as you guys can see on your data sheet, on the bottom it says 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. For each one, we're going to color in when I call someone's time, okay? Let me get a pencil so it won't bleed through. Thank you, Starlight, for sitting quietly. Need a pencil myself, okay? Mason, we only have one letter left. You're pushing it, okay? I don't want you to be the reason we lose that last letter. All right, the first one. Cornelius says he wakes up at 7 o'clock. So which one are we going to color in?
7 o'clock.
Excellent. We're going to color in 1 for 7 o'clock. Zoom in a little bit. The next one, Madison. Madison says she wakes up at 6:30. 6:30. We have 1 for 6:30. The next one is Marlexia, and like she said, she wakes up at 5:30. Her mom has to get kids ready and make these stops, so 5:30 for Marlexia. All right, no one's in the lead yet. Mason, don't make us lose that last letter, okay? What do you need out of your book bag?
A crayon.
Mason, we're not doing crayons right now, okay? Thank you. Anila is another person. Anila, you said 7 o'clock, but you're usually here at 7, so I'm not sure about that. We're going to do 7 o'clock for Anila.
He goes to sleep at 7 a.m.
The next person is Mason, also another 7 o'clock. Wow, you guys wake up pretty late. At 7 o'clock, Miss Williams is at her desk getting ready for the day, and you guys are just waking up.
Yeah, we're just waking up. What time you wake up?
Way early, 5 o'clock. Too early. All right, Samuel is 5:30.
Yes. We're good.
Taylor is another 5:30.
Yes. Yes. 6:30. I'm 6.
Theodore is a 6 o'clock.
You can Boo. Shush.
We have 1 letter left. Asen, stay in your seat, please. Jewel is a 5:30. Caleb is a 9 o'clock. Wait, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 5:30.
Yeah.
All right, 5:30 is gaining momentum. The next one, Asen. Asen said 6 o'clock. Julian, his mom is a teacher, so I know she has to get here early. He also said 5:30. That's our usual time.
Yes.
Morgan, 5:30.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What can we tell about this graph? Which one has the most, Morgan?
5.
Excellent. So that means the majority of our classmates wake up around 5:30 or 5 o'clock. What else can we tell looking at this data? Marlexi, what can you tell looking at this data? Julian,
5 o'clock.
you have one letter left.
5 o'clock is the most because you gotta get up early to get ready to go to school.
Excellent. I should not see crayons out, Power Rangers. Alright, so we're looking at this, we can tell the majority wakes up at 5:30. What else can we tell about this? Aaliyah, looking at this graph, what else can we tell? Which one has the leaves? Which one's in the middle? What can you look at this graph and tell? Okay, she said 6:30 has the least. We know the least means lowest, and that only has one. Only one person wakes up at 6:30. All right, Bella, you have something to add to that? Go ahead.
And 7 o'clock is the second.
Excellent. So looking at, we're gonna pull out this next sheet right here, and again, I put a star on the front, so everyone should have this sheet in front of them. This sheet right here, it has a star on it. Mason.
Finish.
All right. So you're gonna compare. Well, not compare. You're gonna use that data on the graph to fill out this form. How many people wake up at 5:30? You need to count the people that wake up at 5:30 and write that number there. How many people does 5:30 say?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna use that graph to fill in this top portion. Okay. Go ahead and complete that part. Asen. Thank you. Cornelius, we have one letter left, and you're singing. Thank you, sir. I get these mixed up like that. I called them over by table. Mason, again, we only have one letter left. Good job. And now, why didn't you count the numbers? You're gonna count the numbers. So we have 8 for 5:30. How many do we have for 6? You're gonna write those numbers down. Get ready with that. Yeah, I finish it. And Alexa, I'm not sure how I got this mixed up. All right, good job, Starlight. Starlight is being amazing, or doing amazing this morning. So what numbers did we get? How many people wake up at 6?
4. 3.
Let's look. You guys, we're using the data on this sheet right here. So we shouldn't have different numbers. It was 3. What about 6:30? 1. And 7 o'clock.
Oh, 5. I got it correct.
All right, thank you guys for sitting quietly. Starlight, when we get done, you guys can get treasure box. Because I don't have one table that is sitting quietly, not interrupting. Well, maybe Fortnite also. Roblox, Fortnite. Power Rangers. It's way too much noise coming from that table. Okay. And right now you're doing it again. Let's get it together. Thank you. All right, let's look at these questions down here at the bottom. How many people wake up at 6 or 6:30? What do we need to do to find the number? What do we need to do to those two numbers? How many people wake up at 6? Excellent. We need to add 6 o'clock and 6:30 together. So we have 3 people waking up at 6 o'clock and 1 person waking up at 6:30. How many is that?
9. 4.
4.
plus 4 for 7.
Thank you, Edison. All right. What time do most of your classmates wake up? When we say most of, that means which number has the highest percentage? So which number do most of our classmates wake up?
5:30.
5:30. Okay, good job. So we're gonna put that there. 5:30. Mason, you had a different answer?
Yes.
What was your answer?
My answer was 8.
We didn't have 8 o'clock on there. We had 5:30, 6, 6:30, and 7.
7:30 the highest too. No, it's not. It's only 5.
Did you do the wrong side? Let me see.
No.
What do you mean 7:30? There is no 7:30. What are you talking about?
There was 7.
What number is that? Alright, the next one says, what time do the least amount of your classmates wake up? That means which time had the lowest amount? Which time was that?
6:30.
6:30. Excellent.
6.
And it says, why do you think fewer people wake up at 6:30? What do we say? Are you guys, give me one sentence down there. It doesn't have to be spelled correctly. Doesn't have to be spelled correctly. Write down one sentence. Why do you think most people, why do you think the fewer amount of people wake up at 6:30? Give me one sentence. Taylor, go ahead, start writing. Why do you think fewer people wake up at 6:30? Just give me one short sentence. Why do you think fewer people wake up at 6:30? Yes.
Can you draw a sentence and we can copy it?
Julie, we got one letter left. Oh, Colorado, okay. Why do I think least amount of people, I keep saying most, why do I think the least amount of people wake up at 6:30? I believe if you want to get to school early, you're going to wake up a little bit earlier. Caleb, on the board, okay? I don't know. 6:30, why do a few people wake up at 6:30? Who was the 6:30? Who said they woke up at 6:30?
1.
Cornelius, why do you wake up at 6:30? Well, Cornelius, you're the only child in your house, right? And there's other kids in your house? So Cornelius is the other child, well, the only child in his house. So he doesn't have to really compete with people for the restroom or for getting dressed or for parents' attention. So he doesn't have to wake up too early. And then how do you get to school? How do you get to school? Daycare? Your dad? Okay. And so I would say Cornelius, he's the only child, and his dad can just get up and take him. When it's not a lot of people in the house, you don't have to wake up so early. All right. Marlene said, you have a question about this? What's your question? No, question. Who, what, when, where, why? Not a story. A question. What's your question? Cornelius. All right, you guys. So let's go on. If you haven't did the sentence, it's okay. We'll come back to that. Really focused on the graph right now. So let's turn over to time for bed. We're looking at the same sheet, but we're on the other side, okay? Time for bed. Time for bed. This time, I passed back out your surveys. I'm going to allow you guys to stand up one at a time. I actually have to put more names on the board because I have a few people not staying in their seat right now. Taylor, stay in our seat, okay? This time, you're going to stand up one at a time, and you are going to tell me what time that you put for bed. That's this time up top, either 7:30, 8, 8:30, or 9, okay? You have a question? What's your question? Let's put names on the board. Mason, because we're not going to ruin it for everyone. Cornelius, if you have this pencil, give it back, please. If you have this pencil, give it back, please. Guys, why are we having coloring in? 8:30. Excellent. Next person. Starlight Morgan. What time you have? Y'all gotta say it loud. What time is it? What time you go to bed? Okay, we got another 8:30. Aaliyah, what time? Aaliyah goes to bed at 9. Bella P, what time?
9 o'clock.
Ania, what time?
7:30.
7:30. Samuel, what time?
8 o'clock.
Alright. Jewel, what time?
9 o'clock.
Taylor, what time?
9 o'clock.
Theodore, what time?
9 o'clock.
Caleb, what time?
9 o'clock.
Julian, what time?
9 o'clock.
What time does it say? What time does it say? Huh? Good job, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Asen, what time?
12, but this goes for 9 o'clock.
Excellent. So he said he goes to bed at 12, but he's gonna bring it down to 9 because we don't have a 12. Madison, what time you go to bed? What time you circle? Taylor, 9 o'clock again. Well, we have a lot of 9 o'clock. Anila, what time?
Normally 9 o'clock.
Marlexia? Marlexia, what time?
9 o'clock.
It is. Mason, what time?
9 o'clock.
And Cornelius.
9 o'clock.
Okay, so raise your hand. What can someone tell me? What do you observe about this data we collected about the time we go to bed? Marlexia? No, it doesn't tell what time we're supposed to go to bed, but what can we observe, Jewel? Why are we at our seat? You guys, we have one letter remaining. Don't lose focus. Jewel, looking at this graph, what can you tell? What can you tell about this graph? What do you see when you look at it? So what does that mean? Starlight, never mind about treasure box. Excellent. So what does that mean, Jewel? Excellent. Most people go to bed at 9 o'clock in here. So that's when you look at that graph, you can automatically tell that. Most people go to bed at 9 o'clock. Good job. So we're gonna come back to this sheet here on the other side, not the one you just did, the other side. Let's look at this sheet here. Look at this sheet here. You're gonna do the same thing. How many people go to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Go ahead and complete that side. How many for 8:30?
2. Wait, 3. 2. 2.
Yes.
I have 4 papers.
Okay. Y'all, we're doing this side right here. I think everyone does. 8:30 was 2. I think y'all got confused with. And then 9 o'clock. How many people chose 9 o'clock?
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so Caleb told us on the other side we need to add those two numbers together. So it says how many people go to bed at 8 o'clock or 8:30? What do we need to do? Taylor?
Put 8 o'clock and 8:30 today.
Excellent. 8 o'clock and 8:30. So we have one person for 8 o'clock, 2 people for 8:30. How many people go to bed at 8 or 8:30? 3. Excellent. Close the door. Hallway's getting a little loud. All right. What time do most of your classmates go to bed? Which time had the most?
9 o'clock.
Excellent. 9 o'clock.
I thought it was 12.
Cornelius, we only have one letter left, okay? Yes. Thank you. I got more Star Wars to give away today. What time do the least amount of your classmates go to bed? So we have 2 of them. Which time had the least amount?
7:30. No.
Yes, 7:30 and 8.
She called me.
All right, more names.
Somebody open your door. It was raining.
No, it's okay. All right, how many more students go to bed at 8 o'clock than 9 o'clock? And it's not. How many more students? So we need to subtract. Is there more students that go to bed at 8 o'clock than 9 o'clock? No. More people go to bed at 9 o'clock, so we can't answer them. We're going to put 0. All right, good job. Keep those papers stacked on your desk. Once you're done, you can come push in your chair and come to the carpet. Leave everything on your table. Push your chairs in. Come to the carpet. Crisscross. Thank you for pushing in your chairs. Coming to the carpet. We're waiting on Theodore. Marlexia, come on. Girls, come on. Come on to the carpet. Madison, come on. I know, come on to the carpet. Anila, come to the carpet. Come to the carpet.
Why you just throw that picture?
Marlexia, come to the carpet. Nathan, facing forward, please. Asen, come to the carpet, please. Asen. All right, you guys, let's discuss this data we went over. I'm gonna hold up my sheet. And we're looking at this wake up time. We see that majority of our classmates go to bed at 8:30. Wake up at 5:30, I'm sorry. And like I said, that's usually because we have to wake up and do stuff. We can't just wake up and come to school. And I remember when I was teaching virtually, I'm not sure if you guys were in school yet. Did y'all do? No, probably not. Well, when I was teaching virtually, I didn't have to wake up at 5:30. Why do y'all think I didn't have to wake up at 5:30 then? Morgan? Excellent. So I have to wake up 5:30 now because I have to wake up, get my children ready, take my oldest son to his bus stop, get here, get everything situated situated for the day. Why do y'all think I could wake up at 7:30 when we were virtual? Bella?
Because you have to go on the computer.
Excellent. I had the computer and the desk right next to the bed, y'all. I could just get up at 7:30, log onto the computer, and press start at 7:45, and all my Zoom started up. And it was very simple. You didn't have to drive anywhere. Probably had to get up a little early to fix the boys' breakfast, but I could just get up, slide over to the computer. I didn't have to drive. I didn't have to take anyone to the bus stop because my kids were virtual also. They just woke up and got on their laptops. Yes, Julian?
And the kids had to wake up later than you.
Excellent. We didn't have to wake up early because we wake up early to get all that stuff done so we're ready. Marlexi, what do you have to add? Is it a question? Not a story. Okay, keep your hands down. All right. Again, we wake up early because we have more things to do. Those people that wake up later, they don't have a lot to do. They probably just have to get up, get dressed, eat, and come to school. They don't have to drive here, drive there, and just get up, possibly wait at the bus stop, so they wake up a little bit later. Looking at our bedtime, I think this is pretty late. My kids go to bed at 7 o'clock. Maybe that's why you guys are kind of crashy in the morning. Maybe we need to try to go to bed a little bit earlier. 7:30. 7:30. Who said they went to bed at 7:30? Morgan. So when you get home, what do you do? Okay, and then eat dinner and go to bed. Okay. I feel like that's what typical kids do. Go home, do their homework, eat dinner, go to bed. Yeah. So I don't know why you guys, who goes to bed at 9? Aaliyah, what all do you do? Hands down while she's talking. We can't listen if we're raising our hands. That takes, because what time do you get home from school? You ride the bus, right? So the bus leaves here around 2:15. I would say you get home before 3 o'clock. So from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you playing with the dog? That's a long time. I think y'all can start going to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe that'll make us have a more productive day. All right, hands down, hands down, hands down. Not the other hand, hands down. All right, you guys. So we're gonna look at a few questions. I'm gonna ask you questions. If you have the answer, I want you to raise your hand. Okay. Thank you, back row, for sitting quietly. All right. How do you use time in your daily life? Taylor, how do you use time in your daily life? Again, why do we need time in our daily life?
So he'll wake up, and if we didn't know what time it is and there wasn't time, maybe we will sleep in and we'll go to school late.
Okay, if there was no time, I think everything in life would just be chaotic. No one would know what time to wake up. Some people would be waking up while other people are going to sleep. Stores would be closed once you woke up because they were open all night. People wouldn't be able to have meetings because what they're going to say, meet us at 12 o'clock? No, there's no time. We need time to have that structure. Everyone needs time. We need to know what time to go to lunch. What happened if all the kids in the whole school went to the cafeteria at once? Sam, have a seat, please.
Ooh.
What would happen if everyone went to the cafeteria at once, Mason?
There would be nothing to eat.
Well, there would probably be food, but it would be nowhere to sit because everybody is there at once. There'll be people everywhere, people stealing foods, there's not enough cafeteria monitors. Yeah, what would happen if parents didn't know what time you got out of school?
Ooh.
What if I just go outside and let all the kids out and say, go find your rides. Your parents don't know what time to come, Taylor, have a seat. Morgan, what would happen if I just let everyone out of school at the same time? Or all the teachers let all the kids out at the same time, well, at different times?
Because some people, they don't have the same rides as other people. Some people can do car rides.
Exactly. And even if we didn't have time, the daycare drivers, they wouldn't know what time to come get y'all. The bus drivers wouldn't know what time to come get y'all. Your parents wouldn't know what time you need to be at the bus stop. When the bus drop you off in the afternoon. We need time. Time affects everything or creates everything. Everything is structured by time. What time we wake up, what time we go to bed, what time we go to lunch, what time we go to specials. change? How does time change our day? Bella P. Anila, stop please.
Because when you wake up, you'll know what time to go to school, and you won't be late for school every single day. And when all the grown-ups wake up, they won't know what time to go to work, and they won't get a write-up when they go to work.
Okay, very detailed. Caleb, why do you need to know time? When you become an adult, why do you need to know what time it is? Anila, stop please.
You can take your children to school, and you don't have to be late to school.
Anila,
Because
stop
if
please.
you be late to school, school will be closed and they can't.
Excellent. All right, good job. What you have to ask, Cornelius? Is this a question? What's your question? Excellent. Taylor. Excellent. Marlexia. Go ahead.
When you don't know time, you just fall asleep again, and well, all the schools called out, and before you wake up, you will stay asleep. But if the schools always, if you miss school always, you will not go to school every day.
Okay, excellent. So again, Marlexia went over again how time is so important. And last person, Morgan.
If we didn't wake up and have more time, then nobody will be traveling or nothing because everybody goes to sleep.
Excellent. So we need that sense of time for our everyday life. All right, you guys. Hands down. I assigned some activities on already for time. We're gonna go over that, and I'm gonna work with some of you, small group, and we're gonna go over this a little bit more in depth. So some of us,